Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. I don't think that... Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Pullet. Filippo Inzaghi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet. Mateus. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shevchenko. Platini. Passes short and sharp. So it is still 0-0. It's Modric! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Zanetti. Pullet demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Shevchenko. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. Totti. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Gattuso. And that's been slipped through. And this is Shevchenko. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Serginho. To Totti. Mateus. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Nicely aimed pass. Platini. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Gattuso. Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's being urged to shoot.
Mateus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first... He's having a shot! Yes, it's there! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Cannavaro. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Shevchenko. Oh, played right into his path. Batistuta gets through on his own. Ah, he's given... Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mateus. Well, what about it? Inter Milan have come back from the very brink. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Platini. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Totti, a player of legendary status, looking to pass their way through. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mateus, he's got away. Gattuso, and here's Shevchenko, steaming on goalwards, and he's there to retrieve it. Opts to... And Batistuta! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Totti.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the number on the board is 3. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Totti. Now it's Thuram. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. And he's managed to get free. And it's Rabiot. Crunching tackle. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rabiot. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone long. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Thuram. Well, they've got it again. He is through here. Shevchenko. He's found a way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And here's Thuram.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mateus. Mateus takes control of it and he's on the move. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up. Totti is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that.
Shevchenko is the man who's second in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Inzaghi is second man up. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
The third man in the queue. Big character, big moment, big save. Hullet is the third man to step forward. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Thuram comes up, their fourth taker. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in... And so we reach the final qualification lap. It is so crucial for those looking to take the club to the next level, a step closer to being a part of the big business. A big performance, that's what's needed here, and the loyal following is assembled, doing its best to be the wind beneath their wings. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Oh, what has happened here? That is very well defended. Aimed beyond the defence. It'll be a throw-in.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That pass has been well intercepted. Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Strokes it back. Zanetti.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Platini. Oh, this is a terrific run. Is there any support? He might not need it. And claimed it back. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And that should get the job done. Now, who's going to be first to this? Platini.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Inzaghi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Filippo Inzaghi! Platini quietly revving up. And he's managed to get free. And here's Batistuta. Back into the middle. Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's been caught. Batistuta! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And he's intervened well there. Batistuta. Baresi gets a foot in here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Inter Milan.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here. It's Inzaghi! He's done very well to get to that.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Baggio plays it short. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Firmly met. And it's Maldini. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's there! AC Milan are all square. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Ibrahimovic. So much time and space here. Goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Milan have their second corner now. Baggio goes short. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rijkaard. Thuram. Now there's a fine ball. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Played back in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Inzaghi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
This their second corner of the game. Platini with the short one. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Batistuta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shevchenko. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Shevchenko. Cannavaro. And they're quick to get it back. Now Gattuso.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Into extra time we go. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Baresi. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And it's Rijkaard. To Maldini. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And this is Inzaghi. That's good defending, very good defending. Zilin. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without hesitation. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Still inseparable. We have penalties. Inter Milan.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. And he's found the net. Vlahovic is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Inter Milan are looking for comfort. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. Mateus will take the 3rd penalty. Firm, low, telling.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Thuram is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders, they have to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. It's in. He's kept them in it. And he delivers. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn...
He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Thuram. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. Rooney. Looking to pass their way through. And he welcomes it in. And he's well positioned. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Baresi. And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And he's quick to get it clear again. Searching pass he's played there. It's a goal kick. That ball looks a good one. He's had a shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And this is Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot's on here. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta. Oh, good spread. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
India find a position of real strength now. And they win it back again. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
India very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're just settling back into this second half. And here's Neymar. Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Khan getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rooney. Rooney looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Knocks it into space. And the through ball. And it's Rooney. Chance! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal. Played back in. Nicely spread. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. Time and again they are repelled. Ah, he's given it a... Oh, shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, important interception. Rooney. And it's Neymar. No, it's come to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. White. An instinctive delivery. Messi has found the net here, of course. Now it's Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He's scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up play shouldn't be ignored either. He's always been able to link up very well with those around him, and he'll be looking to build a rapport with these guys from day one.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. And he cuts out the supply. Plays it through. Saka in acres of space out wide. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Thuram has it in a wide position. Messi. Now it's Saka. And they can counter here. Nunez is in a really good position out wide. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Aguero. Neymar. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Akanji. Great vision. Spread neatly. Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's Gerrard! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Messi. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He has found the way through. And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice interception, well timed. A probing pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, terrible pass. It's anyone's ball now. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rooney. Thuram.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Rooney.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Thuram. Nunez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played back in. Oh, good spread. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Closing in on goal. Out to the right. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
O'Reilly has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in plenty of space here, and he was quick to react. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Bellingham. Now Rooney. Looking to pass their way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. And he's in on goal. A lot of space ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's a goal! So, a breakthrough already. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball and a chance! Deep cross. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rooney. He is through here. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
India with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. Messi running with the ball. Oh, super ball! Roberto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Messi. And here's Rooney.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's got away. Bellingham. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Thuram. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was that...
Yamal! It's in! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Bellingham. Wriggles his way through. Looking for a runner. Rooney.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
India can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Pass somewhat off target. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mbappe. Messi. And we're done. India have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, we have here, Jim, a player who is just so easy on the eye, the mesmerising Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, he's a player who inspired a whole generation with his unique approach to the game, the creativity, the elegance, the artistry. There's never been anything like him.
Yeah, genuine one-off. And he welcomes Aguero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Bellingham. Puyol spots it and intercepts. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Aguero. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rooney. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, and the shot! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, super find. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
India are doing very... Goes for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And this is Rooney. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Yeah, he's the sort that can make the most difficult look quite easy, but that definitely wasn't his very best.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, look at this. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Van Basten had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
No, that's been intercepted. Bergkamp. Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Taken back almost at once. Van Basten. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Azar. It's Azar! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Finding their passes, looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham is having a shot! And it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's good running with the ball. Neymar! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.